Oklahoma has always been an agricultural state, deeply dependent on water. But ironically, Oklahoma's water that grew crops is now raising a city, and the Chamber of Commerce can't stop talking about it.
At the sleek Oklahoma riverfront, a new U.S. Olympic training center for rowing, canoe, and kayak, and a wondrous new waterfront that welcomes everyone.
We created the finest venue in the world for canoe, kayak, and rowing. We held the Olympic trials just a year ago, and I think, that surprises people.
It is surprising to think that the capital of a state so heavily affected by the Dust Bowl in the 30s could become an oasis during the current drought.
Nationally and even internationally, people don't tend to associate Oklahoma with water. Even though we have a lot of water here, it goes back to the Grapes of Wrath, the Dust Bowl.
So what sparked the change? The rediscovery of the Oklahoma River. The river used to be a drainage system that was only mowed annually, but has since been changed to a tourist spot filled with endless potential.
Many years ago, the Corps of Engineers had... So it went from this desolate area of town where people wanted to actually get away from to, once again, as it was in the beginning of the city, a place for the community to gather.
And when you think of gathering places in Oklahoma City, you immediately think of Bricktown, with its restaurants and activities all gathered around the Bricktown Canal. But the place the city really wants to highlight is the Boathouse District, home to the Olympic Training Center.
Anytime that you see the sport of canoe kayak in the Olympic Games or the Paralympic Games, those are our athletes.
But it's so much more than just a training center. It's an attraction and an economic boost for the city that shows an immense amount of wise planning and constructing by city leaders.
There is no doubt when someone comes to Oklahoma City, they put their feet on the ground here at the Oklahoma River and at the Oklahoma City Boathouse District, they are struck with a very powerful sense of progress and vision and can-do spirit.
Can-do spirit. That should be the slogan for the once poster child for the Grapes of Wrath turned beautiful.
It's all part of a grander picture, but when you look at water and Oklahomans' attraction to it, it's almost magical.
Jessica Wilder, OU Nightly.